So 3 months ago, I uploaded a video showcasing an amazing dungeon RPG server called Dungeon. After that video came out, the server went through a lot of drama and eventually shut down. However, just recently, Dungeon was re-released, and so I knew I had to get back into it. So my goal for this video is to reach Prestige 1. And to do that, we need 50 million coins, 5,000 gems, 1,000 souls, to reach level 1,000 and have 10 hours of playtime. So we began our adventure in the farm area harvesting wheat. We got a full set of farmer armor. And there we have it, 64 enchanted wheat, which means we can now buy the iron hoe. So the next thing we want to get is the talisman. Okay, so now I have 2 stacks of enchanted wheat, which means I can make 2 enchanted hay bales, which means now I can get myself the farming compressor talisman. And so this I should just be able to keep in my inventory, and that is going to automatically compress all the wheat for me going forward. So now I guess the next thing we're going to need to get is this armor over here. And this requires a whole bunch of enchanted hay bales. So I guess we'll just get to it. Finally, inventory is full once again. That took a lot longer to fill, and you can see why now. Before I sell it off, let's just check like what else we can potentially buy. We only ended up getting 3 enchanted hay bales, and we need a whole ton of it for this armor over here. So maybe we should go for the replanter hoe instead, which requires 4 enchanted hay bales. I'll just sell off all of these items here. Hopefully I don't need it or regret it. So now we have $7 million in the bank, which is pretty good. But yeah, we just want to get 1 more enchanted hay mail. So let's just do that real quick. Ta-da! So the next hoe is the diamond hoe, and this is going to cost 5 barrels of wheat. A barrel of wheat is equal to 8 enchanted hay bales, so that's 40 enchanted hay bales, and a legendary handle as well. So we're a bit of a way off of that. So as you can see, we're making good progress with just the farming stuff alone. I could probably do this for another hour or so and reach the 50 million coins, but instead I want to check out the mines. So to get started, we can purchase ourselves a wooden pickaxe. That's a bit grindy. I need to rethink this strategy. Efficiency 3. Okay, let's do efficiency 3. This is actually a lot better. And there we go. So we have 8 enchanted cobblestone, which means we can get ourselves the stone pickaxe now. And again, we want to get some efficiency on this. Efficiency 3. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, I think this is better. But let's sell off all this stuff now. And so just with that, we've increased our coins from 7 million to 12 million. I think no matter which skill we prioritize, getting the coins is going to be easy. But I'm still yet to get any gems or souls. So now it's time for me to enter a dungeon. So Dungeon has 3 main different classes. Apparently there's lots of problems with using bows in the dungeon, so I wanted to steer away from that. There's Warrior, which I did try, but I like the idea of using wands and using my distance, so I ended up going with the Mage class. Now for the Mage class, our weapon of choice was the wand, so we started off with the basic wand, which costs a total of 500 coins. I also wanted to get some armor, so first on the list is the undead stuff. Now in order to get this, we need a bunch of rotten flesh, which we can get from level 1 of the dungeon. Then out of nowhere, I took a look at this growth armor. This growth armor is better than the undead armor, and it doesn't even require any items to buy it. So for a bunch of coins, I ended up buying this and enchanting it, and this was my new set of armor. Also, why not get the growth wand whilst we're at it? So next it was time to tackle floor 2. Floor 2 consisted of fire, ice, and elemental zombies. Got it. So there we go. We now have the full elemental set of armor. Because of all the enchanting that I've been doing, it's been costing me quite a lot of coins, and my balance is back down to 722,000. However, our souls has reached over 1,000, and our gems are about 500 away from 5,000. So I think these two things here are pretty, you know, doable. In terms of playtime, we have 5 hours, so we still have another 5 hours of playtime. We need to work on our money making. And the next thing I want to check out is the lake. So let's get started with this and see how it goes. And then, do I kill this? Yes, I do. Okay, well, look, I guess let's catch 100 fish, do this objective, and maybe once we've done that, we'll actually be good at fishing. Cool. Okay, I now have 16 ink sacks, which means I can buy these squid boots. Perfect. So now we have full fishing fortune 2 and fishing fortune 5 on the helmet. We have $550,000 left. So let's go back to the lake again, and let's see if there's anything else that we can buy. Turtle fishing rod, 1 uncommon handle, 1 turtle shell, and 1 sea orb. Can we buy it? Yes, we can. Salmon talisman. Look, I suppose we want to get the salmon talisman next. And in order to do so, we're going to need to get another 2 of the cod talismans. Well, we've caught 51 fish now, halfway through in our challenge. I managed to get myself another 2 stacks of cod, which means I now have 4 cod talismans, which means we can get ourselves the salmon talisman. Put that in my offhand. That's going to give us some more fishing fortune and fishing speed, which is great. We can also get ourselves the fishing sack, as we now have 64 ink sacks, and that's going to make it easier for me to store all of my sea orbs. Yeah, I think turtle helmet is what we want to go for next. For that, we need 64 turtle shells, and we have so far 25. So 1 stack of these. Let's go. What else can we buy from the shop? 8 turtle shells, 64 ink, and that. Fortune potion. Ooh, increases the chance to get multiple drops. Come on, we need to get 25 turtle shells. Alright, 99 fish. 1 more to go. 1 more to go until we're done with this objective. I think we're going to take a break from fishing because it's just way too boring, to be honest. I still have 4 hours worth of playtime in which I need to get, and we're just nowhere near in terms of, you know, reaching $50 million. At this point, I decided to go back to the dungeon and go for the elemental gear. 100 damage to the enemy on hit. 5 projectiles, that could be good. Alright, so we got the fire essence. So we need 32 ice essence. So let's go back in. So, elemental wand has now been purchased. I wonder if this wand can one-shot these guys. Oh, look at that. Oh my god. That's amazing. So with the elemental wand now, we can easily enter level number 3 and take on the void guys. We also have over 5,000 gems and 1,000 souls. So the only thing that's remaining is my money, my playtime, and my levels. So let's go back to the farm because I discovered a great strategy to make a lot of money. Wait. I'm really confused right now. I'm genuinely really confused right now. So we can sell 8 beetroot for $8,000, or we can craft it into a nether wart. And 1 nether wart is worth $50,000. Am I looking at that right? I think if we just sell nether wart to the shop, we could make $50 million. $29 million. What? So I've been doing a lot of farming and I totally forgot that we can upgrade a lot of our gear. So I'm just looking at the hose at the moment. This one requires a legendary handle, 5 barrels of wheat, 32 potatoes, 32 carrots, and now we have that. So let's go to spawn now, get this one enchanted, and then we'll go back and get ourselves the final 10 levels that we need. And just looking at our playtime as well, looks like we've just hit 10 hours as well, which is great. One more level to go. This is it, the final stretch. Yes! So we have finally done it, level 1000, and our playtime is at 10 hours and 6 minutes, so we just hit the 10-hour interval as well. So I think we have everything we need in order to prestige. First things first though, I've got to take my money out of the bank, so let's go ahead and type the magical command /prestige. We meet all the requirements. Let's go ahead and click that button in 3, 2, 1. Boom. So with prestige now, it's given us a prestige point which we can use in this shop as well. But most importantly, it has reset our money, our gems, our souls, and our motivation to continue in this episode. So with that said and done, this is the wrapping up point for my first episode on Dungeon. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like. If this video gets 50 likes, we'll do a part 2. And our objective for that episode will be to hit Prestige 2 or something else.